Hi, welcome to Relational Effectiveness. My name is Lynn Hoerauf. I'm an author and a speaker. To hear more about me, feel free to go to lynnspeaks.com. I'd like to thank the Strategic Advisor Board for sponsoring this video today, and let's get started. So we're talking about the different conflicts that can come up with the different personality styles. We found out about the two sources of friction, and that is one being pace. Some people are moving faster and some are moving slower, but they're more deliberate in their thinking and methodical, and the quicker pace one is thinking and processing quicker. And then the other area of friction can be the what's the priority, what's the orientation. So some are more people-oriented and some are more task-oriented. So here's a few tips on how to kind of bridge that gap a little bit. So let's say you're a very strong leader and you're leading your team, you're focused on the task, you want to get things done. One of the things you can do for your people-oriented group is to take a moment and show some personal interaction. So show some personal interest in that person, to how is your day, how's your dog doing, just a couple things to make a connection on, and to give that time for the people interaction part as well. If you're a person who needs more time with your thinking and your processing, let's say you're a high S or a high C, and you know that going into a meeting, or you know that about yourself, and even if you're the leader and you know this about people, then they may need more time. We wouldn't want to put them in a situation then where they have to make a decision really quick, like, hey, we're making this decision right now, because you're going to miss out on their methodical, deep processing. If you go into a meeting and say, hey, we're coming up with a solution today, and this is the problem, it's not that everybody can't chime in and have some direction and thought, but you're going to get more value, more from it, if you give the people that have these other ways of processing more time to consider all of their options that they're going through and things like that. So you may want to give them a heads up, or if you share it at the meeting, say, we're going to come to a decision in 2 days, so I'd like to hear back from you in the next couple days. Those are some ways that you can work with different personality styles, different ways of thinking, and so on. So personally, I was working with someone on a project, and they definitely were a fast mover. They were definitely, making things happen and proud of their efforts, and they were doing great. They were accomplishing a lot of things. But what they did is they ended up offending people along the way quite a bit. And that really took from the project. So maybe you're accomplishing a lot. Maybe you're a high D and you've got it going on and there's a lot that's happening. Well, what you could be doing is losing your people around you because of running them over or not paying attention to their feelings. And so I'm working with this person and we're going through this project, and I found her to be rather offensive to people around her. I was observing how she was affecting the people around her, and she was frustrated and stressed. And so she was also letting us all know that she was frustrated and stressed. And so that didn't help things either, right? But as I worked with her, I was like, oh my gosh, I think she's a high D. I just think that that's the framework she's working from. That is her behavioral style right now. And I'll tell you what, that just put me at ease. It helped me to know, how do I interact better with her? And how do I communicate better with her? How do I handle things with her in stress? But it just helped me so much to see, this is what I think is going on. So part of the reason it put me at ease was because I didn't feel like it was so personal anymore. I realized she was task oriented. She was focusing on the task and she was moving along. And so the things that she said that were offensive, or that she was just, kind of felt like she was like moving on over people, it didn't take it as personally anymore. So I knew how to interact with her better, and it just made all the difference in the world. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we will get together again soon. Have a great day.